Hello guys, today we're doing Maison Alhambra when it comes to focusing on one brand. I know you guys love it. I know SORA DORA is going to be next. Then we have Boho Boko that I'm already preparing. Swiss Arabian, Paris Corner, so much more. So much more. But today we're doing Maison Alhambra. I hope you're happy. Now, I do not have too many from Maison Alhambra, but to be very honest with you, not many really interested me that much. Okay, there is one that's coming out, and now that I'm thinking, should I get it, should I not? It's Kismet Magic, so it's like a flanker to Kismet Angel. Let's talk about Kismet Angel now, okay? Let's start with that. I do not have it, and that is because as much as it is similar to Angel's Share from Kilian, that is duping, it doesn't last, okay? So if you want Kilian Angel's Share dupe, I wouldn't suggest that one. Instead, maybe go for Zimaya Sharaf blend, way better. Then we have, of course, Latafa Camera, but it's not really an exact dupe. But for exact dupe, that's really good. I would suggest Zimaya, what's the name? Sharaf blend instead. Then we have Lafed Intoxicate from Hadlash, which is not really an exact dupe either because it has coconut and it's more like, it's a bit different, but at least it stays put. So yeah, Maison Alhambra Kismet Angel is very popular. However, I do not have it for a reason. So I just don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. If there's anything Maison Alhambra wise that you would really like me to review and purchase and show you on the channel, let me know. But from what I see online, these are really like the ones that I personally wanted and felt like it would be good to have and it would be good to recommend to you. So yeah, these are my best of the best of Maison Alhambra fragrances. I'm gonna rate them as per usual in these videos. So yeah. Okay, let's start with Sceptre Oceana. And this is a dupe for the Gem collection from Bulgari, and the fragrance is called Orom. And this is pretty much a vanilla oud fragrance. We have some vanilla here, we have some benzoin, and we have agar wood. And this is a very oudy fragrance. Percentage-wise, when it comes to being it a vanilla, I would say it's 60% oud, 40% vanilla. All right, so you do have to like your ouds. However, it's still a very sweet one. It's still a very smooth, clean oud. Nothing stinky, barnyardy, no. But it's oud, okay? So you do have to like oud to like this. However, if you are on a hunt for a gorgeous, sweet, vanillic, resinous oud, than this. For me, personally, I like it more than Oud for Greatness. Way more. 100 times more. So, yeah. For this phenomenal dupe, I will rate it 8 out of 10. Because it's done so well, but this is not the easiest scent. Alright? You do have to like your ouds. So, that is the first one. Second, we have Infiny Oud Joyous. Perfect oud for happiness dupe from Initio. Very aromatic. As I always tell you guys, for me, oud for happiness, just like this and any other dupe for it that I've tried that's good, leans cannabis. Think of Oud for Greatness with a lot of aromatic, almost green tones and cannabis. This is what it is to me. I don't know where that cannabis comes from for me, but it's definitely there. And this is a very good dupe. Not my favorite scent profile. However, my partner really likes it. The longevity on this is very nice as well. You get at least 8 hours with good projection. However, yeah, it's just not my favorite thing in the world. That's why since it's my channel and my taste, I'm gonna rate it 7. But it's good, it's solid. Let's go through that whole line, okay? Next, I have Infiny Mask. And this is, of course, the dupe for mask therapy. And point up for these bottles at the get-go, from the get-go, because they are actually even prettier than Initio's ones, which is crazy a little bit, isn't it? And even the caps are nice and not too plasticky. This is something that had to sit. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was weak and fleeting and not fruity enough. But now, after over 2 months of having it, I am happy to report that it is actually a very, very decent dupe for mask therapy. So because it had to sit, I'm definitely pointing it down. So I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Otherwise, I would give it 10 out of 10. But it got me thinking. So points down for that. 8 out of 10 though, because as you let it sit, it becomes absolutely phenomenal for such a low price. And by the way, guys, all these fragrances I purchased myself. Nothing has been given to me by the brand. I never worked with Alhambra. All right, last from this collection is Infini Rose. And this is the fragrance that made me hopeful about the world again, because that was the first Atomic Rose dupe that I came across that was actually great. Unfortunately, there are 2 now in my collection that are kind of better, but I still do recommend it. It's still phenomenal. If you will not be able to find the other 2, one is from F.A. Paris, I think, Rose Explosion. The other one is from Aroma West, which is only available at Royal's Perfume. I completely lost my plot, literally. Someone is banging on the wall. So if you hear it, I'm very sorry. I was saying that I found better dupes. One from F.A. Paris and one from Aroma West. However, this still is very good, okay? It's still a solid dupe for Atomic Rose. So the longevity is there. The comparability between this and OG, definitely there. It gives me the vibe. It gives me performance. So yeah, I will give it, okay, let's give it a 9. Let's give it a 9. It's really good. And it has good longevity as well. Like, at this point, I think they all have. All right. The next 2 that I have are this collection, Baroque. Rouge Extrait is, of course, as you probably can tell, a dupe for Baccarat Rouge Extrait. And they are exactly the same, with that little difference that this doesn't last as long as Baccarat Rouge Extrait, the original. With this, you will get 7 hours with moderate projection, but the scent is perfect. The scent is perfect. You don't worry about that. It's just 10 out of 10. The longevity is just not as incredible as with the original. That's so expensive. But I will give it a solid 7.5 because the scent is exactly like I like it. So yeah, Baroque, Rouge Extrait, it's really good. The next one is Baraka Satin Oud. And you know what? For the longest time, I thought I preferred the Emperor version of Oud Satin Oud dupe for MFK because I like the bottle more and it seems a little bit stronger. But it's so weird with fragrances, guys. Like, some days, the Emperor version of Oud Satin Oud lasts longer on me than this, and some days it's the other way around. I don't understand life anymore. I don't know what's going on, and I literally have one on one hand and the other on obviously the other hand. So I don't know. But for me, this is a phenomenal dupe for Baccarat Rouge, not Baccarat Rouge, Oud Satin Oud from MFK nevertheless. So I give it 9.5. 9.5. This one has better longevity than the Baroque one. This one will give you at least 8 to 9. So that's great. Alright, next one is Reyna. And this is a dupe for Oriana from Parfums de Marly. And I like it more than Oriana. Thank you very much. Still not my absolute favorite profile, even though it's marshmallow, fruity and all that jazz, orange blossom. For some reason, I don't love Oriana, for example, as much as I love Don't Be Shy, okay? Or Sintra from Memo. This one, for some reason, I don't know. But because I like it more than Oriana, and because it has better longevity than Oriana, which is how much? $300? Something like that, right? Maybe $275? I have to rate it high. I have to rate it high because it exceeds the OG, in my humble opinion. And I went through bottles and bottles of little testers of Oriana because I was really trying to like it and buy it. I didn't. So it says something, right? Reyna, I will say 9 out of 10. Let's give it 9 out of 10. It deserves it. Damn it. Then I have Delilah. Perfect Delilah dupe. And it lasts longer on me than Delilah itself. I love it. It's not a mix between Delilah and the exclusive. No, it's just the original Delilah in a cheaper form. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Done to perfection. They did their job perfectly. 10 out of 10. I get at least 8 hours with moderate projection from it. So, yeah. And last but not least, I'm going to tell you straight away, this will be a 10 out of 10. First of all, because of the presentation, top notch. Top notch. Second, price, I paid $25. Insane. Third, the scent. The scent is the dupe of something so expensive that is insane that they did it in such a good way for such a little price, even with the bottle. I'm talking about a dupe of Gucci Le Chant for the Nymph. And this is simply called the Chant. And as you can see, the bottle is pretty much the same. It's absolutely stunning. Stunning. And so was the box. And you even have like this sleeve. Just like Montal has the sleeves for the perfume, you do get a sleeve as well. The cap is metal. Nothing leaks. It's just perfect. And the scent. Guys. Perfect tropical frangipani fragrance. This is 10 out of 10. Out of this world. With phenomenal performance. You cannot go wrong with it. If you wanted to get the Chant for the Nymph, because it's such a intriguing scent to begin with, get the Chant. Really get the Chant. It's very, very simple. It's tiare flower. It's frangipani. It's ylang ylang. And it's vanilla. So it's creamy, tropical floral. That's it. That's what it is. It will lean coconutty for you for sure. It's just amazing. 10 out of 10. I would even say it's flipping 11 out of 10. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. That's all the Maison Alhambra fragrances I have for now. If there's one that you think I should absolutely have, let me know. And see you in my next one. Bye.